First order of business. Pouring us some brewskis. These are the hazy little thing IPAs. You might have wondered. What's up, Jeremy? Oh, trust me, I was there today. I did the same thing. I caught nothing. I'm not, I'm not saying anything bad about Tailwater, but the way the water level looked, man, it looked really good. Dude, hold on. Hold on. You and me are going to have a really good conversation about snagging. Because I was there today and I seen some folks snagging. And I'm telling you right now that go to Cabela's or go on Amazon. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, Jeremy, are you part of the Facebook group? I'm assuming you are. Or are you the one that doesn't have Facebook anymore? Okay. If you go in that group, man, go to that video that's on the, I can't remember what it's called, but it's on the featured part where I'm holding a pink blade bait. Disregard the color. The color doesn't matter. I'm holding a pink blade bait. It's like this. I kind of look just like I am right now. Watch that video. Okay. What I'm going to tell you is those blade baits that's in that video and the 1 ounce blade baits that are at Cabela's or Bass Pro Shop, whichever one you shop at, those are the two best at snagging things. And it's legal 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Doesn't matter where you go on the Tailwater. You can go up here, up down there, past the sign. It doesn't matter. But what you're doing is you're fishing for things that will eat it. You just accidentally catch things while you're doing it. You know what I mean? So you're actually, trying to catch bass and shit like that, but you're also catching other things by accident. So it's kind of like fishing accidentally. You know what I mean? Just saying, it's a hell of a lot better than snagging because you get what I don't know how long is snagging season. I know it happened like not that long ago, where like the open season was it like 2 weeks or something or a month or something like that. I don't know. Does anybody know? But dude, if you only knew, like, if I told you how many fish I caught on a blade bait in my life, and I've really started only using it between 2019 until now, I probably caught more oddball fish and fish in the mouth on a blade bait than I have on just about any other bait. What? Oh, look, someone like. Okay, awesome, dude. Actually, but I wasn't like trying to snag it. I was trying to catch other things. I wanted something to eat it. I just happened to catch it. So you're fishing twice. You're snagging by accident and you're catching fish that want to actually eat it. You know what I mean? Yeah, it was, especially when those I let those kids reel it in. I thought that was pretty cool. Hey, thank you for watching that, by the way, because that's a cool video. I like that one. It's probably one of my favorites. Jeremy, have I met you down there, or did you just like find me somehow? I don't know how. Dude, I can't remember. I super apologize. I can't remember if I met you down there or not. But I didn't. I'm sure if I saw your face, I'd probably know. Doing good, William. How's you doing, or how are you doing? Hey, in the description, uh, if you boys y'all are from this area, Taylorsville Lake area, if you want to join the Facebook group on Facebook, Taylorsville Lake. No, I was searching up Taylorsville Lake Tailwater videos and found you, and then found you. Okay, awesome, dude. Yeah, that's even cooler. To be honest with you, awesome, man. But I'm just saying, if y'all are in the area, if y'all fish Taylorsville Lake Tailwater, there's in the description there's a group tech or a link. Make sure if you want to join, click that, and make sure you answer the questions and agree to the rules. Okay, because otherwise it's going to auto decline you if you don't answer the questions and agree to the rules, because we want to keep spam out and robots and shit like that. So we're hey, but if you are wanting to know about my day, I went. I normally drop off my daughter at my mom's house in the morning, and I got into a vehicular altercation. So that took a little bit of a while. I can't talk about details right now, but I will talk about details. But just put it that way. I got into a vehicle altercation this morning. It was not not terrible, but it wasn't great either. Like I said, I'll do some more details on it later, but it's really throwing a wrench in my financial things. Let's just put it that way. Let's put it that way. But anyway, I went fishing today anyway at the Tailwater, and I didn't catch a damn thing. So y'all know what that means? I went fishing and I didn't catch anything. It means I put something in the giveaway box that's going to be gifted to someone, a subscriber, on October 31st. What's up, Florida? It sucks you may actually enjoy this one. But I went fishing today, I didn't catch anything. I just got done telling the story that I got into a vehicular altercation this morning that kind of put me in a financial bind for a little while until said situation gets situated. Then I can actually talk about it. But since I did not catch anything, and I'm a man of my word, and I did not catch a damn thing, I'm gonna give away. I'm gonna put this in the box for the giveaway on October 31st. Yeah, that's an 8-inch Mad Draft. I'm putting this in there. Yes, I've used it. It still has a line tie that I've tied on it. Ain't gonna lie, it's been used, but I literally threw it for like 2 hours and didn't get anything to follow it or bite it. So it's literally brand new. All you have to do to win this is to be a subscriber. And on October 31st, I'm going to make a video, and all of the stuff that I put in this box, like literally, is going to go to one person. So, just saying, this is This is a big debate. Anyway, if say if y'all want me to sign it, I will. If you don't, that's fine too. I don't even care. I'm not that popular of a YouTuber anyway. I just kind of do this as a passion thing instead of a living thing. You know what I mean? I've got like I've probably got 7 or 8 of those. So giving one of the away is not that big a deal. You know what I mean? Excuse me. Have we got any hey William? Ask your question, man. How often do you go down the Tailwater? Just out of curiosity. I mean, I don't know if you're still even in here or not. Hey, Florida, what is Donkeyland actually? Is that Okeechobee? I'm assuming. Because there's a lot of Donkeylands in Florida, you know? I can't name a whole lot of them right now, but I know Okeechobee's one of them. I know there's a lot of them in like northwestern Florida, like those lakes up in there. Like I said, I don't know any of the names of them. But anyway, hey, if you're gonna go to the Tailwater, it's really up right now. It's like up above the sidewalk from the stairs. When you walk down the stairs to the right is all underwater. If you walk to the left, it's all like not underwater. Hey, but the main purpose here was just to kind of get you all aware of the Facebook group. If you're in the area and you fish the tailwater, or you want to go to the tailwater, definitely check out that link in the description. Make sure you answer the questions and agree to the rules so we can keep the bots out and stuff like that. That's really all that's really all this was, to be honest with you. And I wanted to tell you about my accident that I can't really go in details about, but it is what it is. Yeah, it kind of puts a hinder on wanting to buy a motor for my kayak. Yeah, I don't know how it's gonna work out. Like, I don't know. I may have to get a new truck. I don't know. It's kind of crazy how the whole deal is gonna. Like I said, I can't really get into details about it, but it is what it is. I don't know, but who's excited about the Mad Draft? Anybody? I can't remember I don't know if I painted this or not. I don't think I did. I don't know if I painted that or not. It's a. I don't think I did. Yeah, I don't know if I did or not. I mean, if I painted it anything, it's like green. Oh no, what, Jonathan? That I'm pulling out a bait because I didn't catch anything. Somebody's gonna. This is gonna be in that box, man. If you're wondering. Yeah. It was one of those days, man. Jonathan, I don't know if you heard or not, but I told the folks that's been in here before, just be a subscriber. And then on October 31st, I'm going to make a video. And the No Bass giveaway is going to be in there, which that's going to be included. As long as you're a subscriber. And that video that I make on October 31st, if you make a, like, I'm going to say, I'll have a passcode or something like that. It's say, like, No Bass giveaway or something like that. You'll type in the comments of that video, No Bass giveaway. You will be entered into that video or into that giveaway. What I'm gonna do is everybody that comments that, I'm gonna choose a. I'm not gonna choose anything. My phone's gonna have a random number drawing thing, and let's say it's number 75. I'm gonna go down to the 75th. Well, how many comments there are, that's how what I'm gonna put in the thing. So it's gonna choose a number between one and however many comments there are. Let's just say there's 75, and my phone chooses 30. Well, I'm gonna go down to the 30th comment, and whoever is that 30th comment is gonna win that entire box. There's already some line in there, jerk bait, a swim bait, fucking a pack of. All right, I didn't. What I didn't do tell you all is the last time nobody said anything what they wanted, and I said, "Could I get a mulligan?" Because I was sitting the next day. So I put the baby whales and the prawns, the 6 inch prawns in there. Uh, there's fucking, I mean, there's going to be, I don't even know how many more in there until I start catching fish again. For some reason, this winter has been very, very difficult, and I don't know why. I normally don't have this much issues, but for some reason, this year has been it's been not cool at all. It's been pretty rough as far as catching bass, anyway. But that's the whole criteria. If I don't catch a bass in the mouth, then I throw a bait in the giveaway on October 31st. And the other giveaway is 3,000 subscribers. I've got 2,000 and some change. I think, what, 30 or 2,030 or 29 or something like that. If we hit 3,000, there's a $250 reel involved. There's a whole fucking 3,500 or 3,700 box. I'll fill full of tackle. It's going to ship to that same criteria that I just said, where whoever does that questionnaire thing, or not questionnaire, but whoever puts the code in the comments on that video, I'm sending that to them, so they're going to get a ton of stuff. Mainly because I bought it on. There's a lot of the stuff that I have that I bought on sale. So, like, I'm not giving. I mean, I think I've got one of these in there, but like, let's say what's the name of those things? The warthogs, the 13 fishing warthogs. Those are damn good square bills. I got those for $3 a piece. I think they were on Tackle Warehouse, and this was during COVID. So I bought probably, I don't know, $50, $60 worth of them, I think. So I've got quite a bit of them, and I've got enough to use, and I've got enough to give away. It's not that big a deal. I'm actually going to do a giveaway for my fellow Tailwater folks. I'm thinking about going. Hey, Jonathan, will you join if I go live on Tales of Lake Tailwater? Damn, I don't even know if I can do that or not, but I'm gonna try. I still haven't figured out how to go live on my video camera yet, which is kind of a bummer. All right, well, when this ends, this is probably going to end with probably 30, 40 minutes. We're at like 20 right now. So probably the 30-minute mark or 40-minute mark, depending on how it goes. I'm probably going to go try to go live on the Tailwater group. I think that would be pretty cool because I haven't done it yet and I haven't even looked into it to see if I can even do it. So it's all going to be a new experience for everybody. And I'm thinking about like, you know, I don't know. I might give away some blade baits or something. Um, I might do a little contest or something. I'll think of something while, because I gotta go pee like you wouldn't believe. Like, Brandon, if you wouldn't drink all this beer, then you wouldn't have to pee. I'm like, yeah, but then who would drink all this beer? Yeah, Jonathan, I'm thinking that same thing too, you know? Because today the water looked great. Like, the level of the water looked great, but nobody was catching anything, which was kind of crazy. I don't know if he was in here with what I said, but from the sidewalk, like when you walk down the main sidewalk, right there next to the bathrooms, to the right of that was all underwater, the sidewalk. And then to the left of that, the sidewalk was not underwater. All right, well, if you go up there, man, I hope you have a good one, dude, because the water looks great. It does. It's kind of a clear green-ish kind of a color. It really looks good. I don't know why I didn't see, folks catching anything. I mean, to be fair, there were more folks up there snagging than there was anybody. But I mean, I seen some folks up there like fishing, with conventional stuff, and I didn't see anybody catch anything. But I was down there with someone, and he was throwing a blade bait, one of the ones that I throw, the 1 ounce blade baits from Bass Pro Shop, and he didn't catch anything, and he got snagged about 4 times, and I got it out for him 4 times. I was throwing a lipless crankbait because that's all I had. I didn't catch anything, which is not surprising because those liplesses. The only problem with throwing a lipless at the tailwater is when the water's like moving so fast, is it doesn't have enough weight to get down far enough to hit all those rocks. That's the problem with the liplesses, the lipless crankbaits. They just don't have enough weight to them. I mean, even if you throw the big ones, the 3/4 ounce, like tungsten two taps or something, they just don't have the weight that the 1 ounce ones do, and they don't have the dynamics, the aerodynamics to fall through that current. That you know what I mean? And I know that's getting kind of nitpicky about baits, but I'm just saying that that's the reality of it. They don't have the air because those blade baits are so thin, they just fall straight through the current, and those lipless are kind of wider, and they don't have the weight and the fall that they do, and they stay up kind of higher off the bottom. They just don't catch as many fish, in my opinion. Yeah. Hey, but Jonathan, did you see that? That's going into the. Oh yeah, you did. Never mind. You you asked how to win that. Never mind. Never mind. But yeah, that's pretty much how my day went, man. It wasn't good. Now I will tell you though, we went to the marina and I felt my castable sonar down there by the dock and down by the man. I'm hoping it's ain't dead down there. What do you mean by dead? Like not very many people or not very many fish? I'll wait for you to respond. But back to what I was saying. Excuse me. The ramp. I threw that sonar out there. There was like tons of crappie out there, like tons of crappie. Like the area that I threw it at, it was like 40, 50 crappie out there, and over there by the dock. There was a bunch of fish over by that dock. But the only thing that I had that I thought would catch them was these big 4.5 inch mooch minnows, and I knew before I threw it in there that they weren't going to hit that. If they were crappie, they were not going to touch that. If they were white bass, they might. If they were hybrids, they would. If they were bass, they would. So I found out that they were crappie because I ran it through them like probably 20, 30 times, and not one, not one hit. So there's all kinds of crappie out there, just not. Yeah, I hope it's not either, man. I'll be honest with you, man. That between yes or today and tomorrow, I guarantee you that it's gonna be different. There's just the water's so elevated that them fish are gonna just get in. They're gonna come in there in waves. They're not just gonna all come in there at once. You might go in there on Monday, and there might be a bunch of white bass in there, and you might go in there on Thursday, and there's like a bunch of fucking Asian carp in there. It's just different every day. That's what I've noticed. It's just it's just it just really depends. And I don't really know like what depends what or why. I just know sometimes it's different. Like today, nobody caught any carp. I didn't see anybody snag anything. I didn't snag anything. I didn't even run into anything. So, and like we swept that whole area like diagonal, 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 all the way down to where the spillway comes in. And I didn't hit anything. But I mean, that doesn't mean there's nothing there. You know what I mean? I mean, the tailwater is still a damn good place to fish at, man. I don't care who you say, who tells you. You heard it from me that the tailwater is a really good place to go. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. It's one of them things that I don't know. They're just kind of wild. Yeah, whoever liked that, I really appreciate that. Well, yeah, we're going on 30 minutes or so. 28:35 is where we're at right now. We're gonna cut this off at 30 minutes, so we got a couple minutes. If you have any questions, please ask, because I'm gonna go to the Facebook Tailwater page and try to go live if I can. I have not done that yet, or even seen it if I can. So if I can, I'll be on there. I have to work tomorrow, dude. If I fished for a living, I would totally do it. But I work for a living. I wish I could. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to do this for a living. That'd be fucking awesome. If like I'll be honest with you, I've got enough subscribers that I could do this for a living potentially. I just don't have the watch hours, and I get it. Um, I don't have time to edit that well, and there's certain things I just don't have time for because I work and I have family stuff, and you know just can't do it. There's like a lot of things that have to line up for me to even get to do this. I think this live stuff is just kind of a bonus. Sometimes, when I don't get to I can't make a video because I didn't catch anything. I kind of do it live. Jeremy made. Are you what's your work schedule? Because I'm off on every Monday in April and every Monday in May. And do you have a kayak? If you have a kayak, I will definitely take you out, dude. But I'm not gonna be able to go tomorrow, unfortunately. Okay. Well, Jeremy, I tell you what, man. You get you a kayak every Monday in April and every Monday in May. I'm off work. I have put in for every Monday on April and every Monday in May because I want to hit the pre-spawn, the spawn, the post-spawn. On Sundays, I get 4 hours, and on Monday, I get all day every single week. So I'm trying to make it to where I can make like I can go out and do some recon and fish on Sundays, and then Mondays just pound them out. Just catch a bunch of fish, maybe some bigger fish, and I'm down in April, man. I got a little bit of 8 foot plastic boat. Okay, I mean, dude, uh, let's do it. That sounds fun. But I'm just saying that I'm trying to hit instead of making like instead of trying to time my vacation for like a whole week during April or May. I don't know what the weather's going to look like. So what I'm going to do is take off every Monday. That way I can adjust to the conditions that I'm given on Mondays. I can scout it out Sundays for 4 hours and then actually do what I think I need to do on Monday and try to make a really good video. I get to do that every single week, all April and all May. And I'm fucking excited about that. I don't know about you all, but I am really excited about that. Because what happens is prior to this year, I'm like I took a week in like March and a week in April. Now, when you take a week of March, you may find these conditions. Well, you have to adjust to them and figure out how to catch fish during that week. Well, if you do it every single week, one day, you can figure out more than you can in one week. Because, well, that sounds really weird. You can't figure out more in one day than you can in a week. But by the time you figure it out in a week, your vacation's over. If you figure it out like early April, you've got every single week of April and May. But if you figure it out on Tuesday in April and you've only got 3 more days of that condition. That make sense? I know that doesn't really make a lot of sense, but like that bite is only going to last a day or two, and you have to adjust again. So what I'm going to do, like I said, I'm going to spread it out. I think it's going to be better. Where do I fish during the spawn? Uh, well, I'll tell you what. There's some big old girls at oh man, Beckley Creek Park. Those two lakes there. There's some big bass in there, man. Probably one of the biggest bass I've ever seen that I have not caught is in the top lake. The second biggest bass I've ever seen is in the second lake that I actually caught. Uh, she's a big girl, man. She's about 6 pounds or so. I think I caught her again on Rogue Bait Company's actual their punch bug Rogue Bait Company, but she wasn't filled out like she was in the pre-spawn. It was during the fall, like yeah, early fall. Because I caught her before we went on vacation. But she was a big girl. She was 4 pounds, 4.5 pounds or so in early October. What she does is she goes down, up and down that bank, and at the time that I caught her, that grass was like dying. It wasn't dead, but it was dying. And I was throwing a creature bait up in that grass, and I was just kind of I wasn't ripping it out of there, but I was kind of just pulling it through like that. I mean, it wasn't really aggressive, but you know, and all of a sudden my line jumped and I clocked her, and there she was. I got a video. It's on my YouTube channel, man. If you want to see it. Hey, but to answer your question at Tillsville Lake, I don't know exactly where I'm gonna go. I mean, I do have a really good idea, but I don't know exactly until I get there and fish it. And when I go there and fish it, I'll know for 100% fact that they're not spawning here. They're not staging here. And it, like, literally, literally just got enough rain to take away all the ice off the water. So next week is going to be find these staging fish that are going to spawn. It's going to be mid February, um, mid to late February. So the late February is totally different than beginning of February. This is a transitional month. Like beginning of February, they're still in their winter haunts and winter things. Late February, going. They're starting to think about boning. They're trying to. Them females are getting up there. What I think is going to happen is on the, and I've already got a place I'm going to go, and I don't know if it's going to work or not, but what's going to happen is those males are going to get up there really, really shallow. And what's going to happen is those females are going to go down, be further out from the bank, and they're going to cruise along the cover down there. And I think that I'm going to fish this certain area, and I think it's going to work. If it's not, that's going to tell me a lot. What's going to tell me is, they're not doing this, they're not doing that, they're not doing this. Hold on, I got a comment from Yobi Swink. Hey man, first time viewer. I like to think of bass as African Americans, so in the spring I just fish by the KFC. And I'll be honest with you, man, I would totally do the same thing. Yeah, just to hold on. This motherfucker really just said this. Hey man, my first time viewer. I like to think of bass as African Americans, so in the spring I like to fish by the KFC. Okay. Would you fish by the drive-through or the parking lot? I'm just kind of curious because I would think you'd fish by both. I'm assuming he left, but anyway, fucking. What I was saying is the place I'm going is I don't think if they're not there, then they're not going to be doing that specifically, and I'll have to find another place to go. Yeah, I don't know, man, Jonathan. That's pretty funny. I mean, I would think if there if black people were spawning, they wouldn't you wouldn't be at a KFC. You'd be like somewhere else. I don't know where, but all right, folks. We're going on the 40-minute mark, and we're gonna get out of here. And we're gonna go on Facebook Live on our Taylorsville Lake Tailwater group. Jonathan, I hope to see you there. Uh, I'm hoping that I can fucking pull this off, dude, because I think I can. So we'll see. See you on the water later. Fucking